What's going on, family? How y'all doing out there today? This is episode 10 of the Pharaohs Podcast. I am your host, Solomon. I am joined by Mr. What's Good himself, Israel.
What's good?
And you know it's a doctor in the house because we got Luke in the building.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on?
Man, what's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling, fellas? How y'all week been so far?
Man, it's been pretty good. What's today? Wednesday. Um, it's been going. It's just going pretty smooth and rolling pretty decent. The weekend, it's just been working, man. I've been working and working and coming up with a master plan.
What
Yeah,
about you,
at
Luke?
this point, no days off.
Um, this has been it's been just this was a stormy week, so it's been a little slow trying to get everything back up online. We had a tornado earlier this week, so things were down for the first few days. So really, everything just getting back up.
See y'all, they messing with y'all because they got the movie Twister coming out this Friday. And so now they just started
Do
to
they?
have the weather machine act up, and now they doing all these tornadoes out
Mm-mm.
of nowhere. See? You gotta think about
Probably,
I didn't even know Twisted was coming up.
yeah, but
Oh,
it's been,
wow.
everything been out right. I'm trying to get that working. Some steam right now. Living off steam. But yeah, it's been pretty good so far.
with me, I was watching the baptism. You said you weren't gonna baptize Luke, but I saw you out there.
No choice.
Luke was baptizing.
Yeah,
Mm,
I had to.
They was
So
putting him to work.
that's what's up. I watched the
Um,
baptism. Who's baptism? World Priest Meshach. I ain't seen no other ones on Facebook or whatnot. I wasn't invited to whatever private links they had. So that was the only one I was saying.
yeah, I ain't see nobody else that's really like that either. But shout out to all the temples, Baptism Sunday that just passed. Shout out to all the temples.
so
Um, but yesterday I finally went to the pool. That was something I
Went
actually
to the
did.
pool.
I went to the pool,
Man,
shirt off and
I
all.
wish
Ugh.
my pool was up. I wish my pool was up. I'm about to find a new spot just because this one don't have a pool.
Which one you be going to? I went to the one that is in. You got to be a Clayton County resident.
Unfortunately.
went to the Clayton County Beach.
It's a beach.
Yeah, it's a beach.
Well,
You
this
gotta
one
watch.
was an indoor one.
Oh, okay. No, Clayton County got a beach. It's a water slide. It's sand. It's a whole bunch of stuff to do.
What the? I did not know
I
this.
gotta check that.
Yeah, I sent y'all the location.
I did not know this. And then also, the other thing was, I went to go see your mom, Kyrie. We had me and I seen your sister, both of them.
Mm.
So we was all sitting down eating some
Yeah,
chicken, talking.
yeah. She told me I was coming through. Through.
That was really my weekend. I ain't really had nothing else that I had going on. But y'all know who hasn't been having a great week or weekend? Y'all
President Trump.
y'all boy Trump, man. Y'all boy Trump, man.
Man, that's your man's. That's your man's, man. That's your boy. That's your man's. What happened, man?
Man,
Did
so
did
I
y'all
believe
see the video?
well, I'm about to show the video now, y'all. Look, it's I guess so.
Oh
Let's put
snap,
this
he
in
about to show the
perspective.
video.
Your boy Trump got shot at on Saturday, man. I guess he thought he was I don't know who he thought he was, but he put his fist up like Black Power or something.
What
I don't
you
know
what
what
you,
was going
what you
on,
think
bro.
he was saying when he put his fist up? That's why I was trying to figure out what do you mean by that? Like,
I think
yeah,
he
I'm still
said.
alive. I don't know.
I think he said, "Good job." I don't know.
I don't know. It could have been a cue like, yeah, I'm still alive. I don't know. Like, you did a good job. But yeah, what's we want to watch the
Yours,
video first and then talk about it, or talk
Yeah,
about it first, then watch the video and talk
we
about
gonna watch this video that
it?
Luke
Yeah,
sent.
let's play that video.
Let's play the video because man, the world we live in, they calling it attempted assassination.
Attempted assassination. So much behind this. There's so much to talk about here. Where was he at? What state?
He was
Not
in
as north was that?
what was it again? Pennsylvania?
yeah, I think Pennsylvania.
Hold on, my bad, y'all. I had pressed the option I ain't never pressed before, and I wanted to see what it did. So for our viewers listening, let's put this in perspective. President Trump was shot at his one of his rallies or one of his speeches that he was getting, you know, his promoters and his endorsers and all of those people. So let's see what happened.
Let's see.
Gunfire erupted at a campaign rally for former President Donald Trump in Butler, Pennsylvania, Saturday. Trump said a bullet struck him in the ear. Here's how the attack unfolded. President Trump was speaking from a stage located here, with Secret Service snipers in position on the roof of a building behind the stage. The suspected gunman was on the roof of another building less than 450 feet away from where Trump was speaking, with a clear line of sight.
And look what happened to our country.
Moments before the shooting, we can hear nearby spectators saying they see someone with a gun.
He's going down!
At the same time, while Trump speaks, the Secret Service snipers can be seen facing the gunman's direction. We see the agent on the roof pick his head up just before shots ring out at 6:15. Secret Service agents rush to pull Trump to the ground. As they rush him from the stage, blood can be seen on the bleachers behind where Trump was speaking. A spectator was killed and 2 more were critically injured at the event. The suspected gunman, 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crow.
Oh my God, is this somebody shooting live?
I don't know. I've seen quite a few videos that's been floating around. My thing, I got a lot of commentary for it. It's like I don't think it's like do white people they don't duck when they start hearing gunshots. One, because it seems like their reaction time is off. Why take Secret Service that long to get to? Like, and then everybody's just so it's like that whole reaction was off, and that the gunman was what he said he was, what they said he was. This is a bad gunman because how you missed the whole head? He got the ear. Now, if you know anything about shooting, right? When you're in the range, you got the gun. It's ways where I'm like, all right, this how he probably moved over to the left and got his ear. If you change your sight, right? You change your sight from one eye to the other eye or whatever, you can move it over. And that's probably what happened, but he could be a bad shot too, because how you missed the whole head? How? You
I
got a piece of the ear.
maybe he wasn't qualified. He wasn't a great gunman. I don't know
No,
what's going. He wasn't a
absolutely
good
not.
sniper. I have no idea. There's so many questions in my mind, y'all, that I want to talk about on this whole subject. First of all, y'all heard how many rounds he let off? How only one
It was
person
like
got
5,
hit?
6, 7 rounds.
How only one
Probably
person
like
got
5 or
hit?
6. Well,
That's that.
they said he killed one and injured another, and then I guess Trump is also injured. Because
That
they
was
said
my
one of the
first question.
spectators, right? But it's like I was like, dang, when I heard the news, I think I either seen it come up on my phone or something, or I heard about it. I like, dang, like I was like, dang, they killed Trump. That's crazy. Because if they killed him, which they didn't, I'm like, who would be up to run? Who they got? Who would
Nobody.
Republicans?
By default, the prophecy would be fulfilled.
That would be crazy. Yeah, the Simpsons. Whoever up there making the Simpsons and stuff. I'm like, yo,
We
that's
gotta go.
crazy.
We gotta go watch The Simpsons to find out who gonna be the next president, Luke.
Yeah, I mean, I figured at some point something like that would happen. Uh, but I mean, I always look at it as y'all know I'm very practical. So you're doing a lot of rallies and you're a presidential candidate. I mean, at some point you probably got death threats. You got a lot going on. This one seemed like there was some negligence in it, but in the end of the day, for his campaign, it to me, like I say, it sealed the deal. The deal is
Absolutely.
you might as well go ahead and tally up the votes now because
Mhm.
the level of support for him has completely skyrocketed. And then again, American people like patriotism. So I think that was his whole image of trying to get up and show, oh, keep fighting, keep fighting. I mean, because I don't know too many people who could mentally, I don't know nobody, especially people around me, that could mentally handle the level of scrutiny his life has had from the lawsuits. And then you got to think about the constant death threats and all of these other things. This is why I always say, yeah, they're old, but mentally, I don't know anybody my age could handle it. I don't know nobody that can handle that without like having a mental breakdown. Oh, they trying to take everything away from me. Oh, they trying to throw me in jail, and or they will want to protect their millions and just drop out the race because they like, I don't want my money messed up. He don't care about none of that. He's just
At
like
this point,
a bull that's focused on a certain goal, and you can do whatever you want to him. But I think he knows if he backs down for any reason, he loses his movement. So I think that just sealed the deal for the election, bro.
man, absolutely. Agree. Like that solidified his selection. That solidified his vote. I mean, right there, he won. That solidified his presidential election. That assassination attempt. And I was like, yo, who wouldn't want a president that don't nobody want to kill? Huh? Like
Yeah, right.
who wouldn't want a president?
Like
Like, yo,
that means you're not pissing nobody off. Like what? Right?
yeah.
While you in the office all day.
Well,
This is a part of America being great again. Okay, they don't shoot presidents like they used to. So I guess this is the start right here. You know, this is the start
they
of
don't
making
shoot
America
presidents
great.
like they used to.
Hell no, they don't shoot presidents like they used to, man. This is a start of making America great.
I
Because
mean, I
apparently,
go ahead.
no one man can have all that power for too long.
Well, see, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I really thought this was a great plot twist into the movie script. That's how I looked at it. I'm like, this is very good entertainment. Like when the news was the news was running it, I was at work. The news was running it like for days straight of the same story, the same angles, the same. And then they said that the Secret Service killed the assassin. So I'm
Like,
like,
I was
that was
trying to figure out
quick.
who's the assassin, right? Who's
Exactly.
the assassin?
Yeah, they killed him within like the I feel like the first 2 or 3 shots. you can see the snipers that the Secret Service snipers. You can see their rifles going off as they were shooting at him. Of course, it was probably easier for them to get to him just
Do
from the
y'all
train.
think this was staged?
No, I don't think this one had to be staged.
I don't know. It could have been an inside job because it was like, how, if everything's so secure, how does dude get up here? Was he part of Secret Service? Was he somebody's son, grandson? Did he already plant the gun ahead of time? And then I seen another video where it was spectators where they was like, they pointing to people, to the police or whoever, like, this guy on the roof, I guess from where the Secret Service or whoever was, they couldn't see the guy. So they ignored the people. And the dude was saying, him and his friends were saying, pointing at the guy for like 3 minutes. I'm like, well, shit, they should have said he had a gun. You know, the famous words, he has a gun. The famous four infamous words in those situations to get everybody's attention. He's got a gun! And just point. Everybody would. But this is part of America being great again. You got people attempting assassinations. You got stuff like this solidifying their presidential election. And yeah, he's still in it. He's like,
The
yeah. And then they're
gunman
like,
grazed his ear.
USA.
That's the reason why I felt like it probably wasn't a stage, because I don't think the ear would have been the target for a stage, and it's just too risky. Like, you too close to the head. A shoulder, arm, even in the chest. And if this was a trained
I'm telling
gunman,
you, dude changed his sight.
yeah, if
That's
this
what
was
happened.
if this was a trained gunman that was hired or set up in some kind of way, I don't think it would have been the way. One, I don't think anybody would have died. Two, I don't
No,
think
Trump
it
would have
would.
died. You like,
Yeah,
yo, you
well,
got an
no, but I
open
was saying
shot right there.
no, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think it would have been a headshot if it was
Okay.
staged. It would have been something that was not life threatening, but still enough to make the media to say he got shot. But to be that close to the
Right.
head, don't feel staged to me. And then in order to get a gunman that's that trained of a shooter, that'll be exposed within the investigation, which they gonna have an investigation. I think
Oh, this
Congress,
dude was a rookie. He was a
yeah,
rookie.
Congress setting up their investigation to see what's going on. But I mean, you don't know. We still trying to figure out if the mob was behind John F. Kennedy assassination. So you really think we finna find out?
Okay, here
We
we
really
go.
think we're gonna find out?
Here
We're
we
gonna
go
have
with
our
the
skeptics there.
conspiracy theories. Here we go. All right, bet.
And
So
that's what I'm
since we're gonna
saying.
hit
Like,
on it,
they still talking about it to this day, trying to figure out who did it. Who
we
did it?
we know who did JFK though. Come on now.
And we say we know, but they still making documentaries on it, trying to figure it out. That's what I'm saying. And that was years ago. This is the icing on the cake for his campaign. He finna come in with that little white patch. That's gonna be his symbol. They know
Yeah,
it.
I had people on Twitter like they wonder if he gonna wear it like Nelly wear his.
Yeah, yeah. No, hold on, wait, dude. At the congressional conference, they started playing a 50 Cent Mini Men.
Yeah.
Mini Men.
Yeah.
Hey, I said, y'all, hey, these folks is great. Y'all in here playing 50 Cent Mini Men, bro. I mean, and then I thought about it, though. I had to remember Trump is from New York. He probably really do be thinking like that. He probably a real 50 Cent fan for real. Like,
Right. Yeah, 50 Cent. He's a friend. He's a good friend of mine.
yeah, he might be a real 50 Cent fan, bro.
Well, I wonder if y'all saying that this is basically like he's a shoe-in for the presidential seat, then I would ask you all the question of, does this affect Project 2025? Let me share the screen real quick, fellas, for us to look at the actual breakdown of what Project 2025 is and how
Yeah.
Trump is even included in this.
Yeah. Let's do that because hopefully these are clip notes of it because I just been hearing about it. I'm ignorant to the project of 2025. So I haven't had everybody just been sharing the document, but ain't nobody been talking about it. Like, give me cliff notes. I don't have time for a 90-something page, 100-something page document. But hey,
Well,
here we
actually,
are.
Project 2025 was created by the Heritage Foundation think tank and runs for nearly 900 pages. And I got all 900
Yeah,
right
that's what I
here.
meant. 900 pages. Yeah, I need cliff notes on that. Like,
And we
they
got
know ain't
all
nobody
900
finna
right
read
here. No, let me
900
stop.
pages. I'll read it if it's a book, but still, it ain't gonna take me a day. I mean, it's gonna take me longer than a day to read it, to comprehend 900 pages. 900 pages.
So let's
That's like a
get the
Harry Potter book.
let's get the Cliff Notes version.
Yeah, let's get.
Um
Did you get the cliff notes? Have you
led by
read the whole
former
thing?
so it says by BBC. Led by former Trump administration officials, it calls for the sacking of thousands of civil servants, expanding the power of the president, dismantling the Department of Education, sweeping tax cuts, a ban on pornography, halting sales
What?
of the abortion pill, and
Abortion.
etc. So just by that first little paragraph, because I got some more to read. What's y'all first initial thoughts?
It reminds me of an article that would be made by probably a younger generation. Especially when I listen to it, it don't. It's not a policy driven article, which is why I feel like it's probably people around my age that made it. It's an outcome article, right? So they're talking about ban on pornography and all that. If Trump wins, that's not I don't think that's really where we're going with that. Maybe later on, after he's done with his term, that may be something that's up. But that ain't what none of these people talking about right now. They're talking about border patrol.
Yeah.
They're talking about the finances of the company, meaning we all live in this house together, and this person keep going into the family pot and spending all the goddamn money. Anybody, that's really the two biggest issues that we're dealing with right now. And then slightly a little bit on the education side with how they were dealing with teachers and stuff like that. But all the other stuff they were talking about in the article, it sound nice. It's just not to me, it ain't the areas of what anybody is really talking about as far as the two candidates that's actually running who got actual power to make decisions. They ain't talking about none of that. You know, so I don't know. I just think it's a good article.
I got more to read. That's just the first little thing though.
First, let's think it. I feel like they'll probably eventually sneak that in, like doing all these other policies, but they got the main forefront what they want you to focus on, and they gonna get a lot of people mad because you know how people they porn, especially white kinkers, and that maybe they getting mad at what is it, OnlyFans? I guess that counts as porn too, don't it? Or what? Some form of work.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, they getting in other people's pockets. And when it comes to tax cuts, everybody likes tax cuts. And what was the other thing you said?
The Department of Education is gonna do away with it. What was the last one?
What?
The last one was
I know it's something also about abortions. Man,
the
these
abortion pill.
Anglo-assassinated colonizers, I guess they mad that their offspring ain't having no children or they keep on aborting them or something like that.
Yeah, they're halting
Or
the
maybe they
sales of
want
the
the black
abortion
babies.
pill. They're halting the sales of the
They,
abortion
I
pill.
feel like with everything that they trying to do, they should give a why. We want to halt this because blank. Like I be wanting to know why. Why you want to do this? But continue.
Okay. Let me go back to the shared screen so you guys can also read along. Our audience that is also watching on YouTube, I want everybody to read along with me. All right, so it also states that Project 2025 proposes that the entire federal bureaucracy, including independent agencies such as the Department of Justice, be placed under direct presidential control. What do y'all say about that?
It already is. I don't really get that one. I mean, the Department of Justice is being used right now by the president to target one of the candidates. So we know there is some kind of control in it. Do I think there'll be a policy made to control it? No. And if Biden win, maybe. If Trump win, it's not gonna work. You can't deal with these type of patriot people and then flip on them like you can kind of flip on other people. Like that's almost like Trump winning and saying, "Oh, you know what? I know I was saying that I want a wall, but we're just gonna let them keep coming in." He's not gonna do that. It's just not gonna happen. It's gonna go too much against what his base is. And mind you, Trump won again. He base. You can tell by who his nominee was for vice president. He's no longer dealing with the traditional Republicans. There's no need for Mitt Romney and all that. He don't need all that. He's looking to get more people who are a little bit more independent minded. So I don't really see that being an issue.
No,
I
that
don't
won't
think
be
that's
an issue at all.
Not in
Okay.
2025.
Maybe
All
down the
right.
line.
So the next thing that they proposed on the Project 2025 is increasing the funding for the wall on the U.S.-Mexico border. One of Trump's signature proposals in 2026 is proposed in the document. Also, it proposes the dismantling of the Department of Homeland Security and combining it with other immigration enforcement units and other agencies, creating a much larger and more powerful border policing operation. Now he said this. They were saying this during the Republican National Convention or something like that. I think that's what it's called, where all the Republicans are basically just endorsing and advertising, telling you guys to vote for Trump. They were saying that just
Right.
plain out, like, if we have Trump for president, he is going to make sure that our families are safe, and he's going to continue to build that wall, and we're going to continue to put more protection at the border. So what do you guys think about that? Because that's his whole push of this immigrant thing.
I think building a wall. They shouldn't even build a wall for real. Like, just get.
Oh, did we lose him? He froze. He froze for a second. But yeah, they was definitely saying that a lot at the Republican thing. They was definitely pushing his whole thing. You froze
There we
for a
go.
second, Israel. There you go.
Can you see me? All right, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Have y'all seen the border?
Mm-mm.
All right. I've seen the border. It looked like two different countries, like first world and third world, like completely different from America and Mexico. You got SUVs that's like flying down the border. I feel like the border shouldn't be a wall. It should really be like, if you don't want nobody in, just put barbed wire there or something. Just a whole barbed wire type of thing going on, but not an actual wall. It would be a waste of money there. And then, because it'd just be a waste of time. Just put a barbed wire fence or something like that, what they be having in prison. Don't have to be a wall. Barbed wire fence so he don't want nobody in like that. And then as far
They've
as
been
like
digging under
Homeland,
it. They had that at first. They had a weak border at first. That's how
oh,
Yeah,
what,
people was.
they tried that.
what,
It ain't work.
Yeah, it ain't work.
yeah, well, I mean, they could expand the barbed wire, put it at the top, put it at the bottom, like 10 feet across, something like that. I'm sure they could be creative with it. Where it's like, yeah, you can't really just dig under here because it's gonna be barbed wire 10, 20 feet across to something. I don't know. They can figure that out.
Well,
But
the
still,
thing, I think the thing with the wall is that the wall is more sustainable, and then it's also more manageable. So you're looking at it from a standpoint of, if we create this project, we have to get people to manage it, and it has to be something that can be managed 24/7. And then again, for humans or like civilization, walls have just always worked. Hence the Great Wall of China. It works because it gives you time. And most of the time you need time in order to make an informative decision. So I mean, I think it'll be fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. To me, I don't sleep with my door open at night. And I don't know anybody that do. Y'all in the South, so maybe y'all do. Just open the door and let the wind go and go lay down at night. I can't do that. My anxiety would be too high. So if I'm the person who's supposed to protect my family, I'm gonna go make sure the doors is locked. I'm gonna make sure the windows locked, the doors locked, and if I need to, that the alarm system is on. Because things are unpredictable. So again, I always get it as, if you're the president, your job is to make sure we don't die. Right. Your job is to make sure no one kills us while we're sleeping in our bed, or while we're watching Naruto on TV, or watching our soap operas, enjoying life. Your job is to make sure that we can enjoy the life without having to stress about knowing how many people are trying to kill us, and then keeping them from killing us. I think that's like the number one thing. So I see that in Project 2025. Yeah, that wall. If he get in, he getting right back to work on that.
Okay.
What you think about?
Let's get. I'm gonna save my comment for the wall. Because I feel like, I mean, if it's only to, make sure that we are safe, and make sure everybody, if they do want to come into the country, that they have the paperwork, just like how we gotta have our ID on us. I don't see a problem with that.
Right.
The next thing, when it comes to the economic system, it says that the document proposes slashing federal money for research and investment in renewable energy, and calls for the next president to stop the war on oil and natural gas. But the economic advisor suggested that a second Trump administration should slash corporate and income taxes, abolish the Federal Reserve, and even consider a return to gold-backed currency. Now I'm for getting our gold back.
Gold back.
I'm for that. What y'all say to that for the economic system?
Read it one more time for me.
Which part?
The whole thing.
It said that the economic advisors suggest that a second Trump administration should slash corporate and income taxes, abolish the Federal Reserve, and even consider a return to gold-backed currency.
Bro, what is these people like, 25, 26?
They got to be, but I would definitely love that though.
This sound like I somehow would write like my thesis in college or something. I get what they mean. It's a 4-year term. That's it. He don't even get 8 years. He did 4 already.
Yeah.
I see some of that being a little bit probably thrown in the air, especially with the gold. Gold has always worked well for the United States because it works. It's solid. We're able to manage it the right way, better than our paper currency, clearly. But now I don't think that's what we're gonna be at right now.
But we already know the truth about the Federal Reserve, though.
Yeah.
Federal Reserve is just a front. We don't have any more gold, supposedly, here in the United States. This is why we're always overseas trying to get all this oil from Dubai and all these other places, these other Middle Eastern countries. Like, we don't have nothing to so-called back our currency right now.
Well, I would say yeah, but still no, because you don't need money when you got the guns. You don't need it. You got the guns. You got the power. So who cares? That like I get why America is like, who cares? I could blow you up, bro. Like when someone walk up and they like, yeah, I got this on, but I can still whoop your ass. And I can take all your stuff. But because I just don't want to, I'm not going to. That's how America treats everybody, because it's true. It's really true. Outside of some of the other superpower countries, what you gonna do? We'll snatch that chain off your neck, shorty. What you mean? You call yourself Mansa Musa? Well, we'll show you, man. Like, America knows that the muscle is all they have at this point. So whether we got the gold or not, I don't think it would matter, bro. I don't think it would matter. They trying to slowly work into where I think they get out of this debt that they in. But even then, think about the people who we owe debt to. Who cares? What China gonna do? What China gonna do? What you gonna do? I owe you $100, but I got all the guns. I'm scared of you.
You tweaking, man. China got them things on them. I don't know what you talking about.
China got them things. But China know that they still ain't the real superpower when they come to working them things. Mm-hmm. So, and then I even think about it like this. You go take like 10 Chinese people. You go take 10 Chinese people and you get them fighting, right? Like if they using traditional martial arts. You put them up against an MMA fighter, they gonna get whooped. That mixed martial arts fighter finna get ready to pull out every type of fighting style they got.
Well, hold on, Luke. We're going to have to take a commercial break and we're going to get back into who really got them things on them, all right? We'll take a commercial break. We'll be back, family.